this exposed metal sit out in the weather. And this has been here for about a year, and there's nothing like the glue. Howdy, my name's Bravo. This is my 2003 Thomas school bus. I've been converting for about a year and a half now on the weekends, sometimes during the week, but really just on my leisure. I'd like to give you a tour of what I've done so far and check out what I have planned for the future and hopefully keep you in the loop for the rest of the build. Let's check it out. Okay, let's talk about what I did first. First thing, obviously, cleared out all the seats, removed all the interior sheet metal from the floor, roof, sidewalls, everything. Kind of exposed the inner frame of the bus. Next, I took out the windows, all of the windows, and patched the holes with 18 gauge sheet metal with liquid screw and screws that I pre-drilled the holes for. So you screw a couple of screws down to where you can kind of push the sheet metal out from the frame of the bus, squirt the liquid screws all around the interior border, and then use your drill to secure each screw down, just like you're tightening a tire. Just in a pattern to really squeeze that sheet metal to the frame. And now that the liquid screw is dry, I could take out every single one of those screws and not really do anything except for have a ton of holes. um, but I think it looks pretty good aesthetically, just to have those pattern screws there. I probably have a closer picture I can show now, but let's go to the rear of the bus. Okay, I'm using my stand as much as possible, but the wind is really trying to fight me here. But currently, I have the rear door replaced with a Dutch door and a little bit of a side piece here that I use to shorten the width of the door because the uh, black metal frame you see there is what I'm going to mount the AC unit to, and it sticks out towards the inside of the door. I need a little bit more room, but it works out because that door was pretty wide, and you'll see my interior design actually works really well with that. But yeah, all the exterior wood will kind of be that orange reddish color with the black frame, so I think it'll look pretty good once everything matches, and it's not yellow galvanized steel and orange. So I don't really know where to dive in here, so I think I'm going to dive in with the design of the bus first. So first things first, we've got about 14 and a half feet of floor space for living space, and then another 3.5 feet of space where they have the driver, the awkward area between the stairs and the where the glove compartment would be. So that's kind of gives you your layout. Of course, 8.5 feet wide. So bus design and layout. So I'm standing at the very rear of the bus, touching the back wall here. So a full-size bed from this bar right here, this temporary seal for my rear door. There'll be a wall that extends out to about here. Yeah, very, very accurate measurements, I know. Extends out, cuts at a 45-degree angle, and then cuts in directly in line with this fender well here. So I already have the fully foam mattress that I'm going to use. I'm going to cut that mattress at a 45-degree angle, the edge of it off, and that'll take up this entire area. Below that, you'll have your what schoolies call a garage, accessible from the bottom Dutch door from the rear and also from the front on the inside. And that's where a lot of storage will go. That's where my batteries and power setup is going to go and be secure under there. Of course, storage above the bed in various areas in here. So this wall right here, cut at a 45, will allow me to walk right here. Slightly inconvenienced, I'm sure, but still be able to walk through. You maybe have to like weasel in to get in here. But where I'm standing now is going to be the standing shower. So I'll have a curtain that closes this off, and then back here will be the composting toilet, which I will have completely sealable because you don't want to get moisture in your toilet area from the shower. So like when you close the lid, you'll be able to latch that down and lock it. And the composting, for lack of a better word, bucket will be accessible by opening the Dutch door and reaching in and grabbing that, so you don't have to carry your bucket of poo dirt through the house to get it out. It's already accessible back there. So this rear door design comes in handy, but also works with that wall design that I've talked about outside. Uh, Alternatively, having the water for the shower here leads me to the kitchen right here, which the kitchen sink will be right above the fender well towards the rear of the driver's side fender well. So having that, my plumbing will be very minimal. Freshwater storage will be just below, along with the gray water storage. So you pipe it up, goes to the sink. The sink piping is also the shower piping. I'm thinking the sink head you'll just be able to pull out and mount here for the standing shower, but I might be a little more extra and actually just pipe it in so I could have both and not really like limit myself there. But there's no reason why I can't do that. It'll just be like how I feel at the time, what the design looks like. I really like the minimalistic piping, so I'll probably go with that. I don't know. We'll see. So from that kitchen area here, you'll have storage underneath for various things you need. The countertop, I am going to try to go induction stovetop and then have a Ninja oven for cooking. And then while we're on power, back here where the wall is, that mini split, the exterior AC unit, it's going to pipe in through this wall here, come over, and that interior unit's going to sit right here, right above the bed. So that cold air, that nice cold air, that hot air, if I'm using it, is going to pump right into the bed area and flow out into the rest of the house. uh, and It takes 1,800 watts to run the Ninja oven, or 1,800 watts to run the stovetop, or 1,800 watts to run the AC unit. So if I were to attempt to run all three just on my battery pack, which I'm sure I'll have another video for that system, my system would fail. So I'll never be able to run all three together, but you have to keep in mind, you're not going to be maxing out your stovetop all the time. You're not going to be maxing out your AC all the time. So you might actually be able to stovetop AC at the same time. Really depends on that AC performance, which I'm unsure about. Just have to test it live. Back to the design. So I've designed a storage space for above the kitchen. It's nothing special, and I'd rather just wait to show you when I build that. Back here, I have an IceCo, ICECOO, I believe, cooler. It's a ice chest style cooler with two compartments, and you can make either compartment a refrigerator or freezer, and independently turn them on and off. So your savings of energy as you boondock somewhere or camp somewhere remote, you can shut that off as you deplete your reserves of food. But that'll be right here on a drawer that I'll be able to pull out and open up. Above that, I'll have a pantry area, maybe a little area for like hanging nice clothes or just like storing clothes right next to the bedroom. Over here will be another wall, so I can mount some stuff to that. And then up here will be like your couch area, your seating area, and then on the driver's side, this kitchen counter I want to extend from this edge all the way to the back of the driver's seat. Have a massive countertop for various activities. I could cook, have a project going on, and the entertainment system. So I am a nerd. I do plan on having a computer in here with a TV mounted, maybe multiple monitors, I don't know, to the wall. So if I wanted to watch a movie, you kick on the movie, you sit on the couch, cuddle up with your significant other, and have a good time. or you're on the PC gaming because you're hooked up to the grid somewhere. Who knows? You know, the options are there. Additionally, my original design was to be modular. I love modularity. So this seat area here, if I were to switch jobs and have a job that allowed me to travel and be like a contractor that moves from various jobs, I plan on being able to convert this couch area to a shelving area for my work equipment. So, you know, I've got some modularity there, and all I have to do is mount to the interior framing through the plywood floor that I know where those boards are. So I've got some modularity there. More than likely, it'll just be, you know, your standard like couch, extra bed kind of a setup. But that is the that is the design. I've got a bowl here, moisture. That's the design as I see it now. um, this video is already pretty long, so I'll probably just cut it off there, and we'll get into the nitty gritty details of how I did the floor, how I did the walls in another video. Thanks for watching.